So I just heard that white women are jealous of black women. They want to be advised and aided by black women, but they don't want black women to surpass them. And white women have an inferiority complex when it comes to black women. This is what actually is being admitted on the internet. Is this true? Do white women feel inferior to black women? Are we really that disturbing to white women's peace because of who we are and how we exist in the world? Is that what's really happening? I really want to know because I'm unsure as to how to respond to this.
So I think we should all, as white women, just admit we're jealous of black women's hair.
Have you guys seen that video that's going around of a black lad walking around in his neighborhood, and then he's being followed by a group of white people asking him why he's there, because they particularly felt that he shouldn't be in this neighborhood. He repeatedly said to them, "This is my neighborhood." They constantly following him and harassing him for being in that particular neighborhood. Now, this is a public road. Even if it wasn't his neighborhood, this is a public road. This is how scary, you have to be fearful of us, our black men, where they go. Because, anything could have happened to you. He had his mobile phone and he filmed it. He was filming it. And there is this one man, he drove up in his car like Starsky and Hutch. Yes, I'm that old, I remember Starsky and Hutch. And went for a gun. It was one of the other man that stopped him. But they were there harassing this guy. He's walking, minding his own business and harassing him. He's in his own neighborhood. His mother has now put a statement out that says, yes, they do live in the neighborhood. And he went out for a walk so he can have a word, speak to his girlfriend privately on his phone. And why is it white people are so scared of black people? What is it? If you're white and you're watching this, let me know. What is the problem with you and black people? Why are you so scared? And why is it that you have to harass our men, right, in particular, right? Why are you so scared? There's good white people and there's bad white people. There's good black people and there's bad black people. We're not all the fucking same. What is it that's going on? Why? And you're going to be called out because now we've got social media, we've got mobile phone, and we'll film that shit, right? So you're going to be called out. It's particularly disturbing because, anything can happen. What about the lad they found hanging from a bridge, or was it a tree or something? He didn't put himself there. He was at work. He was in his work. He was working. This is the thing in this day and age, 2024, and we've got to fear. We have to be fearful for our men and women when they're out on their own. This is crazy, and the government need to do something about this. This cannot go on. It can't go on. Anyway, let me have your comment. Put it in the comment. Let's have your comment. See you on the next one.
This black lady, are white women really that scared of black women? And I'm going to say yes. And this is my opinion as a white woman who is 53 years old and has lived in the South in Georgia in my entire life. But it's not being scared, but it's a fear. And it's not a physical fear. It is the mental fear. It is what we see in you and what we see you doing and how it challenges us and the fear of that. So we see black women and we see how strong you are. We see you coming together as a community. We see you supporting each other. We see you supporting your community, supporting your families, supporting your children, going out and fighting for your rights, being authentic in your race and in your femininity. Anyway. And we're jealous. I think we're jealous because we would love to be that, I think, and we don't know how to break out of the indoctrination that we have been suppressed by our entire lives. And I'm not giving white women a pass, don't get me wrong, but I know I, and most women white women have been told our entire lives, be quiet, know your place, be a good girl, don't rock the boat, don't be too much. And when you are any of those things, you are ostracized because you have rocked their boat. And that is what Black women are. You rock our boat, our mental boat, because you challenge us to look at how we are deficient and not living in our truth, and it makes us uncomfortable. And people don't like to be uncomfortable, and it makes us start to question ourselves, and people don't like to question themselves. We would rather live in our little bubble of white supremacy and what we know and comfortableness. I know that's not a word. Than a lot of people would, white women would, rather than challenge themselves to grow and know more, because it's easy. Doing the work is hard. It's really hard. I've been doing the work the past several years, and it's hard. It is hard admitting some truths about yourself and some truths about yourself as a white woman. So yeah, I think that white women are scared of Black women because you challenge us in that way, and a lot of us don't like it. And that's why we fear you. It's because we fear what you make us face.
Hey lovelies, my name is Olivia and you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for always engaging in my videos. I really appreciate you guys. You know, when people ask why are white women jealous of Black women, the answer is clear. Our style, our confidence, our culture, we set the trends and they follow. You know, for decades, society tried to shame our features, our hair, our bodies, and now those same traits are celebrated when someone else has them. That's not a coincidence, guys. Black women have always been the blueprint, and it's time people admit it. If you are proud to be part of this conversation, hit that subscribe button now, give this video a thumbs up, and drop your thoughts in the comment section. I will be reading them as well, and share this video, guys.
The biggest reason that I know that white feminism is a real problem is just the perceived threat that so many white women feel from Black women just existing. Before I continue, I'm gonna reference myself as attractive. Yes, I know, shocker. I did this before and y'all got on my ass. I don't know what to say, we're gonna keep doing it. But as a Black woman, when you transition from unattractive to being perceived as attractive, you will notice a change in behavior from not only men, but also women, specifically white women. Especially when you don't fit a certain stereotype that they associate with your race and what they deem a Black woman should act like. It's almost like they don't know how to act with you, and they end up, feeling this contempt. They implicitly know that they are the standard. They have been socialized to know that. It's been their experience to have men want them of any race. But in that, they also know that whiteness is sort of blankness. And I actually don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, it is the standard. It's the norm. It is the opposite of exoticism. So in their male-centered minds, they're thinking, yeah, in majority of cases, I'm going to get the guy. But when they want a little switch up, a change from their usual, that is when women of color, specifically Black women, become a big threat. It's a lot of them sort of know that a lot of girls look like them. A lot of pretty girls look like them. They can never account for the allure of a deviation from that norm. When they see an attractive Black woman, it's okay, I have to see it. How can I fight against this? I don't have the facilities to fight against this. And to compensate for that, I think that's why we see a lot of white women try to play into the features of women of color. The style, the slick backs, the lip filler, mannerisms, all of it. They want to be able to oscillate between all types of attractiveness, become this sort of maxed out woman who has every single thing a guy could ever want at any time. Because they are so used to being the standard, they cannot accept someone wanting something different. They kind of try to borrow parts of you to become that, so that won't happen again. It's very interesting, and it happens more than you would think.
I know y'all be getting tired of me talking about stuff like this, and y'all be thinking I'm OD and I'm just dragging it, but I promise y'all I'm not. The example, the story time I'm finna give y'all is literally the reason why I be saying stuff I be saying. If the shoe fits, then wear Cinderella. If not, keep scrolling. Don't be coming to my comments talking about some, well, not all, babes. Yeah, majority, but not all. Y'all be thinking I'm lying when I say that a lot of white women, literally, they do not like seeing a Black woman do better than them. They do not like seeing a Black woman who is prettier than them. They don't like seeing a Black woman that overpasses them. As long as you're not doing better than them, then they're good. I'm friends, she's Black, with a girl who runs track, and I was spending some time with her, talking with her. I talked to her in a minute. I'm sitting on the couch or whatever, I'm on the phone, and I'm talking to her. She's telling me about this teammate who's also her roommate. She's white. She started telling me about the passive and microaggressive behavior that her teammate would show her during practice and in her dorm room. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean? Explain. She told me about a situation where, every day at practice, she beats her. Her times are always faster than hers. She overpasses her in everything she does. She said she would look at her white teammate whenever they would get done running and ask her if she's good, if she's okay, because she be huffing and puffing and breathing hard like she ain't took a breath in hours. And she said the white girl would just side eye her, give her a dirty look, or just won't say nothing. Then she said there was this one time when they were in practice and they were doing time trials and they were running and whatnot, and she ended up beating her. My friend, the Black girl, she's not the fastest on her team. There's maybe a few people that's faster than her by a little bit, but she's top 3, top 5. And the people that's faster than her, maybe by like a little bit, are not black, but still. There was one day in practice they were doing the time trials, and after everybody got done running, her roommate, the white girl, starts crying, and people start surrounding her, asking her what's wrong, and her teammate looks at her, not the other girls that's faster than her. She looks at my friend, the black girl, and goes, she can't be better than me. She can't be better. She can't be faster than me. Like, white women do not like seeing black women surpass them. Like, I kid y'all, I'm not making this up. I looked at my fan because we over the phone. I'm looking at my friend. I'm like, she said that out loud, or did she say that to you, or did you just hear it around the grapevine? She said no. She said that out loud. That's what she told the people that was checking on her, that was asking about her. She was like, she said it out loud. She said she cannot be better than me. She cannot be faster than me. Mind you, my friend, the black girl, is not the fastest on the team. She's top 5, but she is not the top fastest. Top fastest are not even black. But it's like she picked my friend out and was like, oh, she can't be better than me. She can't be faster than me. Do y'all see what I'm like? Do y'all see what I'm talking about though? Like, do y'all see what I mean? It's like, I was having a conversation with my best friend like a week ago, and we got a kind of like a mini argument about this, because he was trying to say, well, Shay, not all white people are bad, not all white girls are bad. And I said, I'm not saying every white person is bad. You got to read the fruits of their spirits first. I was explaining to him, bro, a lot of these white people will smile and kiki in your face, because I think I've seen videos and I've met her teammate before. She's really sweet, super nice. But I was like, a lot of these white women will smile and kiki and haha in your face. A lot of these white people will smile and kiki and haha in your face. But when you're not around, you're having conversations with their families about how they feel about black people, how they feel about people of color. Low key, they be hiding, you know, envy in their heart. They be in these one-sided competitions with you. My friend was literally telling me that there's times where she would do things and say things and try to pick fights with her, and you could tell that she's doing it just to get a reaction out of her. That's why I'm not saying all white people are bad. I'm not saying all white women are bad. I am not. You know, I can read the fruits of the spirit of someone, and I can tell if they're like, you know, a genuine person or not. A lot of y'all, when you're dealing with white people, especially as a black woman, when you're dealing with white women, this is a tick for tack game. And I promise you, I win every time. This is a tick for tack game with them. You gotta have strategy when dealing with them. I told my friend, I said, you need to make sure you're praying over yourself. I said, you need to make sure you keep yourself prayed over, watch your back and whatnot, because to be around someone like that is dangerous. So it's very obvious that she's envious of you. It's very obvious that she's in this one-sided beef with you. And I said, anything that she can do to trip you up, get you in trouble, do anything to screw you up, she's going to do it. Then play victim and act like she ain't do nothing. I said, you need to be careful. This is what I be talking about. Like, I know y'all be thinking, oh, Shay's dramatic, Shay's just so super pro-black. No, like, these are real life situations that people are going through. It's a dangerous position to be in. Like, I don't.
White women are mad at black women, the 92% who voted for Harris. You mad at us because we're not going to march with you? Let's talk about it. I've been sick for the last week, okay? So I haven't been posting. But now I'm starting to see this trend of white women trying to come up on black women's platforms, make these statements, trying to villainize us because we're not working in solidarity as women. I'm like, well, where was your solidarity when it came to the vote? More than 50% of white women voted for Trump. Where was your solidarity then? See, here's the thing that's not okay with me. I don't mind. Look, you can vote for your man. Go ahead. That's your dude. Have at it. But don't bring the mess to my house. Don't bring the over here to me and act like I'm supposed to clean up your mess like I'm your mammy. You don't want this smoke. You do not want this. God, help me not curse anybody out today. I'm doing my best, God. Please help me not say what's in my heart to say, because I don't want to misrepresent you. But I will say this. White women, y'all haven't wanted us. You just want to use us. Ever since the Seneca Convention, Women's Rights Convention in 1848, when Sojourner Truth stood up for you to have a voice in that space. All I'm saying is the expectation, the racism, the privilege, the entitlement is staggering. Go away. And I know there's some white women who did not vote for Trump. I'm sorry that you got to deal with the blowout, but that's what it feels like to be black. When you get grouped in with another group, you get to deal with the consequences. You don't get to feed off of us. White women who are actually mad that we are taking our rest, that we don't want to mess with y'all. That's amazing to me. We can't even rest. We can't tell you no. We can't tell you no, but you can tell him yes. So you go ahead with your master. You go ahead with your daddy. Let him go ahead and spank you. Let him do you. We're not in it. We're not in it. And please stop coming onto our platforms talking smack about how we're not doing the right thing by women's rights and we're opting out and we're giving up. I'm like, we're not giving up. We're just not playing with y'all. We're not. We're standing on business. We are not going to help you get out of the mess that you voted in because you did that. And you did it, and you get to deal with it. We are not saving you, white woman. We're not saving you. All right? And so for my 92% and my 22% of black men who voted for Harris, please share this video. Please share it, because there are white people who are lurking around what you're doing. They're lurking, and they need to understand that we're not our ancestors. We're not doing it like that anymore. Okay, I've said my piece. I'm out. And I didn't curse. Thank you, Jesus.
Wait a second, hold up. Are you saying white girls are upset about our black girl train? Or are they upset that black women are actually supporting other black women? And we like to see other people succeed, especially other black women. Now, we don't see that very much on this app. Bruh.